In a serene valley, surrounded by rolling hills and sparkling streams, lived a man named Ravi. From the moment he could think, Ravi felt a pull toward something deeper, an inner voice that stirred his spirit even in silence. Unlike many, he wasn't chasing wealth or fame. No, he sought something far more profound, a real understanding of life's purpose. Despite reading countless ancient texts and sitting with wise mentors, the truths he searched for always seemed to slip away like water through his fingers. After years of seeking but finding little, Ravi grew frustrated. He felt as though he was walking in circles, lost in contradictions and unanswered questions. One day, in his pursuit for wisdom, he decided to climb to the highest hilltop in the valley to speak with an elder named Bina, who was known throughout the land as a keeper of age-old wisdom. Bina lived in a quaint cottage, far removed from the chaos of daily life. Her home was surrounded by colorful wildflowers swaying gently in the breeze. When Ravi finally reached her, breathless and weary, he found her sitting peacefully, eyes closed, as though she were in harmony with the universe itself. "Why do I suffer?" Ravi asked, desperation edging into his voice. "I've spent my life searching for answers, but the more I seek, the more lost I feel. What is the purpose of life?" With a slow and knowing smile, Bina opened her eyes, as if she had been anticipating this moment. "You suffer, dear Ravi, because you believe there is something to find," she replied gently. "You seek as if there is a destination, a single truth that will explain all. But you see, life isn't a puzzle to be solved." Ravi, puzzled, frowned slightly. "Not a puzzle? What do you mean?" Bina continued, her voice calm and soothing, like a soft breeze rustling through the leaves. "Life doesn't come with a built-in meaning. It just exists. The seasons change, rivers flow, and people are born and die. Yet here we are, chasing after purpose as if it were a hidden treasure. But that treasure is not what you think." An uneasy silence filled the space between them, prompting Ravi to ask, "But then, what does it mean to live if there is no meaning?" Bina's smile turned into an even deeper one filled with understanding. "Ah, that is the beautiful part. True freedom comes, not from finding meaning, but from accepting life's absurdity. It's about realizing that there is no grand design waiting for you. You are free to create your own meaning. You are not trapped by what others expect of you or by beliefs that limit you." Sitting beside Bina on that peaceful hill, Ravi felt a shift inside him. He had always believed in a higher purpose, a master plan that would eventually make sense. But what if the real issue was not the search itself, but his belief that he needed to find something outside of himself? Bina noticed the gears turning in his mind and added, "Imagine, if you will, a man who endlessly pushes a boulder up a steep hill, only to watch it roll back down each time he reaches the top. Many would see this man as unfortunate. But what if instead of dreading this endless task, he found joy in the process of pushing the boulder? What if he realized that the struggle itself is where his freedom lies?" Ravi thought deeply about all the hours he had spent pursuing answers, the books he read, the rituals he practiced, the wise teachers he followed. Perhaps his relentless seeking was like pushing that boulder. He had expected it to stay at the top, but had only found it rolling back down. Yet now, sitting on the hill, he came to understand that the boulder wasn't a curse but a pathway to liberation. "What should I do now?" Ravi asked, his voice softer, curiosity overtaking despair. He felt like a child seeing the world with fresh eyes. "Live," Bina replied simply, gazing out at the vast landscape. "Live, not as someone desperately searching for purpose, but as someone fully engaged in the experience of being alive. Embrace the absurdity of existence. In doing so, you will discover a joy far greater than any answer can provide. The meaning of life is not found. It is created by you in every moment, with every breath." As Ravi looked up at the expansive sky for the first time without the weight of seeking, he felt a lightness fill his heart. He realized that there were no definitive answers, only an endless space of possibilities. In that very emptiness, he found a sense of peace, a lightness that lifted the burdens he had carried for so long. Turning to Bina, he smiled, not because he had unearthed a profound answer, but because he no longer felt the need to search for one. The boulder still lay ahead, waiting to be pushed, but now Ravi would face it with joy. Not because he thought it would remain at the summit, but because he had learned to dance with the journey, embracing each moment along the way. You see, my friends, the essence of this story is that meaning in our lives isn't something that just appears. It is what we consciously create through our experiences, choices, and acceptance of life's mysteries. So, find joy in the struggle. Live authentically, embrace the questions, and breathe life into the stories we create every day. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this story inspires you to find happiness and purpose in your unique journey. Stay blessed and keep shining.